Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. You're Sambo, Seraphis, and joining us as always is Tallahassee. How are you this evening, mate?
I'm an angry, angry man.
You're an angry, angry man. Wait a minute. Let me fix that for you. Oh, there's no emote. Well, I just gave you a hug. Well, hang on, let me rephrase that. My female character gave your male character a hug in-game. There you go. Do you feel better?
I guess.
I'm kind of guessing that didn't really work. Why are you an angry, angry man?
Just, incompetence of people that I work with.
Oh, work-related woes. I know the feeling, mate. I have to get up in a few hours, basically 5 o'clock in the morning, and travel to Sydney. Can't believe it, for work. What were your woes just dealing with? Oh, hang on. Let's change the topic for a moment. Looks like we've got, oh look at that, we've got life rifts left, right and centre. So I'm guessing we should be dealing with these guys.
Yeah, we should.
Alright, going to get ourselves some yummy little planerite. And we've got a muck raker there that's come in. So once again, folks, just reminding you, if you've forgotten how this all works, we have lots and lots of rifts. You can see them opening on the map there. Left unchecked, these rifts spawn invasion forces. And for example, you can see on the map here, you've got some arrows as I hover over some of these. There you go, there's an arrow there, showing you the direction that they're heading in. So it really does pay to close the rifts, not only because of course we get stuff like this, the planerite, but of course it means that you're going to be saving your local outpost from an invasion. And of course the more rifts that are open, the more invaders that will come. You can see there up the top there, you've got a major life invasion. You can see the direction where they're heading, so always take them out. Anyway, sorry about that. So well, look, it's the day's over, Tallahassee. Surely you can chalk that up to experience, and tomorrow's another day. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's another day. It'll be another bad day.
There we go. Always the optimist is our Tallahassee. Look, let me, can I give you a buff? There you go. I'll give you burning intellect, especially for you, just to make you feel better. There we go. And of course, at the end of the day, we're back in Talara, where we love being. Look at the beautiful world, and all our cares and woes of the world can melt away. So let's have a look at our map. We've got some quests selected here, and as you can see, here we go, further exploration. We have to kill some Aelfwar Scouts, and of course, these big circles, if I zoom in, big circles on the map are where we need to head, and unfortunately or fortunately there's a minor life rift right next door. Thank you for the group invite. And you can see that these quests are basically going to take us all the way along, heading towards Sanctum, where we've been before, with some rifts along the way. I'm up for killing some stuff. Are you?
Surely am.
Yeah, I think we're in the mood to be doing just that. Oh, you know what? It's funny, well, I don't know about you actually, but I've only been playing Rift for our Let's Play. I just simply don't have the time at the moment to be playing it in between times. But in a way, it's kind of good, because the last thing I want to do is actually burn out on Rift, because I love it so much. Oh, we got some XP for...
5 and 5.
Oh. What are they?
It's up to 5 and 5.
Oh.
I'm not really going to get anything out of it.
Oh, I see. So what Tallahassee's talking about there, you can see that glowing icon on the side under the minimap there. It was up to, I think it's the 5th, what is it called? The 5th level, the 5th phase or something like that. Oh, this person's got a repeatable quest. Kill creatures from rifts or invasions. I guess I might as well take this, I suppose.
We will rebuild.
Yeah, may as well.
Yep, because of course we're no doubt going to come across lots of rifts. And here are the scouts that we need for the quest. So sending off the old Sandal. Hello, Sandal. You never even got there. Tallahassee completely pwned that mob. Oh! Oh my lord, my ears.
Oh, level up.
Leveled up now. We're both level 14. Yay us. Let's have a quick look at our soul tree. Of course, because it means we will have had an extra point loaded in here. Now let me see. What can we get? I think I wanted to go down Still keep going down the Pyromancer tree. So let's have a look at some of these buffs we can do here. Some of these passive abilities. Increases mana regen rate by 33% while you're standing on one of your ground effects. That could be quite good. And thanks for killing in the background there. Appreciate that. We get to stand here and chat. And Tallahassee gets to finish off our quest for us. Very nice. Reduces the casting time of one of your spells. No, not interested in that. Reduces the duration of hostile stuns and silences. That could be good. Flicker. Frees the caster from all control and movement impairing effects and teleports them 15 meters forward. Oh, that could be handy. Or increase the mana cost reduction provided by your smoldering power. I don't know. I might get that ability, I think. Here we go, and it's appeared on our hotbar there, and that's going to be really handy because that's basically like a break free of stuns ability, so we'll definitely be taking that. In fact, let's try it now. There we go, and oh look, it's like a blink, Tallahassee. A blink from World of Warcraft, basically.
Yeah,
very cool. Alright, so here we go, attacking these scouts. Make sure we've got our mage armor on. Make sure we're standing in the ground of power, which of course increases our spell damage by 10%. It does also increase the damage that we're receiving by 10%. Alright, so it looks like we've done that, and where do we have to hand in? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, and we've got another rift coming up I can see on the map. And there it is, yes. Alright, so time to participate in another rift. Now, it's been so long since I've been playing, I can't remember what half of these abilities do. I've got some new abilities from our last episode, of course. We've got Burning Bonds, which is a root, which is very nice, and a countdown. Oh, that's right, which is like the living spell bomb. Definitely want to be casting that one. Let's see if we can give some buffs, of course, Burning Intellect to our party members who are here with us now. So cast off the fireball, cast the countdown, which by the way, it sits there for 8 seconds doing nothing, and then after 8 seconds it will actually explode, causing a high amount of fire damage to the mob. So nice little spell there. Whoa, that's a major mob. And he's getting a good old beat down. Look at that, stage complete. Yikes, more zoning in. God, there's a bunch of mobs. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Wow. Still can't get over how incredible it all looks. All of the spell effects. You can see there's some kind of effect coming off the actual creatures. If we come up close for a minute, which of course is bad given that we are a squishy mage, you can see off the back of these guys is some kind of shadowy effect indicating that they're from rifts. Very cool. Now I've got to reacquaint myself with this Smouldering Power. Consumes up to 80 charge, which is of course like our superpower, to store a reserve of the mage's power, applying a stack of Smouldering Power for every 10 charges consumed. Smouldering Power reduces the mana cost of the mage's next fire spell by 70%. Oh, right, well I definitely want to be reminding myself to use that, that's for sure. Making quick work of all of these mobs. Oh, we can do some skinning, or butchering of course as it's called in Rift. Bonus stage, the Forest Primeval. What's that? I've never seen one of those before. Is that because we killed things in a certain amount of time or something?
Yep.
Alright, I like that. Something extra to aim for. And of course checking our Rift rewards. More Planarite. And look at that, as you know, folks watching at home, once you defeat the rift, of course, it all turns back to... Oh, someone else has spawned in there. Is that another rift forming? Can't believe that.
No, it's how you go ahead and get additional souls.
Oh.
So, did you see it said corrupted assassin?
Yes. Oh, that's what you were talking about in our last episode when you get a special quest to have to get them. So obviously somebody in the party had a quest to do an extra bunch of souls, yeah?
That's right.
Right. I'm really happy that I've got myself a blink ability, and for those of you at home watching that aren't familiar with WoW, it basically allows you to, in a blink, literally, blink forward about 15 yards or so. Or in this game it's meters, sorry, 15 meters. It can really get you out of trouble if you're being chased down, for example, by a mob or in some kind of PvP or something like that. Very handy. And of course, in this case, in Rift, it's called Flicker. And it also frees you from all movement impairing effects. So it's got a added bonus there. Very handy. And of course, as a mage, we love all those utility spells. So, any news to report for you in terms of your soul tree, Tallahassee? Because, of course, you're level 14 now. Anything that you've decided, like which particular branch have you specialised in? Which one are you going down the most?
Still going down, I think it's Paragon.
Paragon?
I can't remember anymore.
You can't remember?
I think...
Gosh, you have had a bad day today.
Taking it out on the deer.
Yeah, that poor little creature. Oh dear.
Yeah. Did you see it twitching? That's really disturbing.
Is it? Really? No, I missed that. Damn.
Yeah, just after I killed it, it started twitching.
That is very disturbing. Realistic perhaps, but disturbing all the same.
I was going to say, that's good attention to detail, but Jesus Christ, Tyrion.
Oh dear. Well, whatever makes you feel better, mate. We'll forgive you because you're having such a bad day. Alright, general goods vendor. Let's sell off our junk, of course, with the auto sell junk ability that's built into Rift, which of course is a required add-on in WoW, unfortunately. We also picked up something else there. A healing seed restores 419 health over time and increases endurance by 15. It's a nice little bonus we got out of that Rift.
Wisdom and life.
And it's time to pick up a new quest as well. Very nice. What's this one got us doing? Shipwreck Guardians, a breath from beyond. What's that? Slay creatures. Oh, that's the Rift one. Alright, investigate the wreck of the Galena to find out what happened to a particular person and bring back any of the cargo. Let's have a look on the map and try and find out where that is. Let's select that, hit map. Oh, so we have to go out to an island. Cool. No man is an island. Let's use our racial ability to scoot forward. In fact, we can use that, and we can use our new blink ability if I can find it. Where'd it go? There it is, flicker.
Okay, I know you're a sucker for the underwater environments,
Oh, hell yes.
but have a look at the plants.
Don't tell me they're even impressing you.
Let's not get too far ahead about it.
There you go, folks. You heard it here first. Tallahassee was actually impressed by some of the environments. Don't tell me you're going to turn into a tourist.
So, no. You're the only tourist this game needs.
Thanks for that. But you know what? I have to agree with you. They look awesome. All glowy underwater. Alright, away you go, Sandal. Go on, go do your stuff. Go help Tallahassee. He's hopeless. By the time he gets there, you've already cleaned up and taken care of the mobs for us.
It's my job, isn't it?
It is your job. Your job is to protect me because I'm a moron. So, you know, that's just your lot in life, I'm afraid.
Fantastic.
I knew you'd like that.
It sounds just like my regular job.
Oh dear. You're not going to get over your day today, are you?
No.
Oh, ew! What are these things? They're gross. I must say, once again, it's so good and refreshing to see. Yeah, it's great to see such a unique creature design in Rift as well. Haven't really come across anything that looks like a mob in any other game, and of course it sometimes gets very generic with MMOs. You've got your goblins and your elves and your gnomes and all the rest of it, and all the mobs tend to look the same. At least in Rift, of course, we know full well that the dragons look incredible, and of course even things like wolves have their own unique style in Rift. It's great to see. I love the fact that they've certainly copied a lot of the great systems out of other games, which I'm certainly not unhappy about, but they've really taken the unique approach in terms of the mobs. Well done, Trion. Alright, so we're collecting the cargo from this wrecked ship by the looks of things, 2 of 5. Looks like it's one of these collect quests, Tallahassee, where we have to do it ourselves. Yours won't count for mine, or vice versa.
Yeah. Which, to be honest, ain't great.
Yeah. But understandable.
Could have done that better.
Now, one of the things that I haven't done a great job of, and of course I blame the fact that we're not able to play this as much as we'd like to, is working out my rotations. And of course, those of you who are familiar with MMOs will know what I'm talking about. The best order in which to be casting off my skills depending on the situation. What about you? Have you worked yourself out some good rotations on your Paragon Warrior?
Nope.
No. So
No.
we're still button spamming at this early stage of the game.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course, especially at this early part. We tend to do enough damage. Whoops, did I just steal that? Sorry.
That's right.
Well, actually, and that's another good thing about Rift. I notice, of course, that all the respawning items, whenever there's a quest item that needs to respawn, or an artifact or something like that, the timer is extremely fast, which is something I'm very grateful, I must say. A lot of games sort of, you have to hang around for blimmin' 2 minutes or something waiting for a spawn, and in an MMO that can be an absolute eternity.
Are you trying to make a comment about a certain MMO that will rename or will stay nameless?
Yes. But in fact, you know what? That particular one isn't the worst one by any stretch of the imagination. I remember once playing Vanguard, and we were camping out a big boss for a quest, and we really needed it. And of course, Vanguard, for those of you who haven't played it, is a really, really old school style game. In fact, it's a good mix of old school and new school. Bit of EQ flavour in there, but it means that you have to camp mobs, and it's got open world dungeons and all that sort of thing. And we'd been waiting for 45 minutes for this particular mob to come, and there was a group of us there, and it was obvious that we were waiting for the mob to respawn. Just as it respawned, this other idiot ran in and killed him. And we're like, why didn't you ask us for a group invite? And he's like, oh, sorry, and he ran off. And you know what? While that might be hardcore to some people, it really just translates to one thing for me: annoying. And the last thing you want to do is wait around for another 45 minutes when that happens. Trust me. So, you know what? A couple of minutes.
Just say Vanguard.
Yeah.
Worst game I've ever played.
I do have a bit of a soft spot for Vanguard. Mind you, you have to have a lot of time on your hands, clearly. But there's some great gaming systems in there. One of which is their diplomacy system too, by the way. Lots of fun. Can you wear that, mate?
I can.
Oh, well, we'll pass on that. Just because he's having a bad day. I do love on the map...
Thanks.
You're very welcome, and grats. I like on the map how you can hover over particular icons on the map and a little picture of them comes up. Nice little touch. In fact, you know what, I think... Without doubt, I'm pretty sure, as far as I'm concerned... Oh, look, we've got a Guardian foothold going on where we need to hand in as well, by the way. I would be... yeah, safe to say, I reckon, that Rift has possibly one of the best in-game map systems of any MMO I've played, to be honest. I'd easily
It's definitely
state that.
better than World of Warcraft's new one.
Yeah, that's true. And in fact, I think that Rift stole a lot of the ideas from the WoW add-on Quest Helper. But once again, I have absolutely no problem with that. You know, it works, it's great. Lots of information here. Particularly always loving the way that the map goes transparent when you're moving, so you can actually have a look at the map while you're running. Such a brilliant but simple idea. Alright, go on Sandal, go do your thing. I should probably be using my rooting spell, shouldn't I? There we go.
Oh, different kind of route.
Yeah, root in place.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Oh, and it looks like that Guardian Foothold has just been rescued. Now, if I was smart, I'd root that mob that was trying to run away. There we go. Now, I don't want to talk out of turn or talk too soon and jinx myself, but Vista seems to be behaving itself extremely well tonight. And gosh, Rift looks lovely, doesn't it? It's just, say it every time we play, but it's a gorgeous looking game.
Are you here to help?
There we go.
It is very pretty.
Yep. Oh, what's this? He wants us to gather some Fey-touched shards from the Aelfwar along the Silver Coast and the area surrounding the Silver Landing, which of course is the area that we're in now, and collect some angered roots and some coastal rovers. Let's have a look on the map to see where that is. Alright, all around us by the looks of things. Good stuff. I really do feel like just some basic questing tonight, you know. It's just what I feel like.
Yeah. I have this sneaking suspicion if I did anything else, I'd be pretty terrible.
Well, you know what? You got some stiff competition though.
Yes, we do.
Yep. Aelfwar, or whatever they're called, Aelfwar. And of course, that's another great point, folks. If you're not sure whether or not a particular mob is going to count towards a quest, you just hover your icon over them, your arrow, your mouse, whatever, and you can see there down the bottom of that tooltip it says the Aelfwar threat, collect shards 0 out of 10. So you can always tell if a mob is required. We want to root that guy in place so he doesn't follow us. Another way of thinking of that root spell, for those of you who have played World of Warcraft or who are watching, of course, my World of Warcraft Let's Play at the moment, who is a mage, it's very similar to the Frost Nova in that it has the same effect, but in this case it's got a 30-yard range rather than a melee range. It's quite handy, you can cast it from afar. Oh, did we lose Sandal? Poor Sandal. We need to bring him back. Here he comes.
Bloody Sandal.
Enchantment! And of course we need to bring out a pet. Let's bring out our ancient Tartagon. There we go. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's not a pet, that's a mount.
That's a mount.
Idiot! Oh, I still brought it out though. That's what I'm after. The sun-touched, shade-touched hound. Oh yeah, here I come. Oh, whoops! He's down to 45%. Go on, Sandal. Go do your thing. There you go. That's what friends are for. Letting their party members get down to 35%. No problem. Anytime. Sorry about that, mate. Oh, we've attracted the attention of a whole bunch of people here.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, this doesn't look too good, does it?
Good news is, she's attacking them as well.
Yep, very true. Alright, let's root this one in place. Get out of the way. Oh, Tallahassee, he's close. Oh, and he didn't make it. Damn.
I
Of course,
blame you for
yeah, you're welcome to blame me. It probably was my fault somehow. But of course, that likely means we're going to die as well if Tallahassee didn't survive. Mind you, he did clean up a number of mobs in the process, so maybe we'll get lucky. And here he comes back. Putting up our shields.
Christ, this one was taking forever to die.
This one is taking heaps to die. Good lord. And we lost Sandal again. Oh well, I guess that's his job at the end of the day. Now, do I see a rift forming behind us? Looks like there's a major fire rift right in the middle of the area where we need to kill coastal rovers as well. Very interesting.
Awesome.
Alright, let's make sure Tallahassee is buffed up with our intellect. Not that it really gives much to him, but anyway.
Yeah, there's not really much to add to.
No. Oh, a commander, eh? Right, looks like this guy's going to take a while to kill as well, which is interesting because we're level 14, these guys are level 13, it's 2 versus 1, and they're still taking one hell of a beating if you ask me.
That's what she said.
Something like that. Oh god, there's 3 of them up there. My bad, sorry. I must say another thing too, noticing our combat, noticing your melee combat and the death animations on the mobs too. The animations in general in this game are fantastic, I reckon. Some games really get let down. Well, yikes. God, Sandal died again!
You haven't brought him back up yet.
Oh, whoops. I say I'm not a very good parent, am I?
Do I have to answer that?
No. You're welcome not to. Oh, planerite. Alright, come on, Sandal. Alright, shall we head to that fire rift maybe? I've got it marked on the old map there. Let's do some rifting while we finish off that other quest before we run out of time, as always.
We're gonna have to fight our way through it.
Yeah. Not that that's a bad thing, because combat's so much fun, of course.
Just watch yourself, that commander guy's back.
Oh, right, thank you. I guess I should help this person here kill the commander, because we've still yet to come across anyone that's a real butthead in the game. Everyone seems to be helping each other out and being very polite. Oh, and she died! Oh dear. Whoops. Lots of gold, lots of burlap cloth, of course, using that for our crafting. Always comes in handy. Now, did that rift go? No, it's still there. And of course you can see it there up in the sky. The sky's on fire. Do we need to go up this way or?
We can actually just go around here
Oh, okay.
to the where we don't.
In fact, I've noticed a mob over there that I forgot to loot earlier. Oh no, it's angered root, so that's actually part of the quest, I think. Rooting them in place. Yep. I wonder if it counts for both of us. You take it, mate. I got one round the other side here. Let's send Sandal off.
1 of 6.
No, that didn't count for me, unfortunately. Oh, nasty. Actually, these guys are quite nasty. They tend to sort of sneak up on you. They must have a quite a large aggro range. Got to be very careful. Alright, so collecting this route for the quests there, 1 of 6. And I do love that knockback ability there, of course, keeps them at bay and continues attacking them while they're held back. Being Mrs. Squishy, that's exactly what we want as a mage, of course. Alright, Sandal,
Like when
away
they
you
go,
go.
they do that sort of half jump.
Yeah. Now, this is something that that I keep asking. I think every episode we play. But do you know if there's any word of a damage meter, or did you ever find one in the end amongst the existing interface?
I didn't find one, but as I keep asking everyone else, if you know of one, please let us know.
Yeah, that's true. So especially you guys at home watching, if you know if there's a built-in damage meter in Rift, please let us know in the comment box below, because we'd be very grateful. We can't seem to find one, and we had heard a rumour that there was one, and that would be something. Actually, for me, that would be the icing on the cake in terms of everything that I like to see in a UI.
Ninja!
Ninja'd! Oh, what is this? It's chain.
Oh, chain. Should be able to do either.
Oh, yes, good point. Right, let's bring up our rune breaking. And where did it go? There we go. Good point. Thank you very much for that. Rune break that, of course, to make ourselves some, there we go, flickering powder, some crafting materials. Right, that rift is still north of us too, by the way.
We'll just get the roots. Then we'll kill some more doggy.
Yep. These guys do take one heck of a beating. I'll give them that, especially for the fact that they're level 11, which means we're a whole 3 levels above them. You can certainly take it.
Yeah, but it's not like we're really overpowered at level 11.
No, and you know what? I actually kind of like that as well. Keeps things interesting. We have to work hard for our money. If everything was one-shottable, it would become way boring, way quick, if you ask me. Alright, let's try some utility now. Root that one in place. Send Sandal over to that one. give ourselves the ground of power, and then using it up to give ourselves a burning shield. You can see there that there's a huge damage reduction that's going on, thank goodness.
Okay, we just need some more dogs.
Well, I need one more angered root.
Angered root.
Angered root. Rawr.
You don't remember Fabio?
What's that?
The most beautiful man in the cosmos. Little help.
Damn it, I'm collecting. Alright, coming. Oh, so it's the Wardstone fight. Yikes.
Yep. So they want to take out the Wardstones.
Right. And that means that they'll take over this outpost.
That's right.
And invaders defeated. Without my help, pretty much. Well done. Alright, come
two
back.
more dogs.
Quest person needs to come back too. Right, so there's just the
He might be dead.
coastal rovers. Oh, really? Now, if they're dead, does that mean? I wonder how long the respawns are. Yeah, I hope they're not too long.
That should be still on.
Oh, now that's another question we had for you, Tallahassee, on your warrior at the moment. What's the story with dual wielding versus two-handers? Like, is that something that you can mix and match as you like, or do you have to have different skills and different trees, or is it totally open to do that at any stage? Is that, how does it work in Rift?
You can do both pretty much straight out of the box.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And there's different trees for dual or using the big one-hander.
Right. So, and obviously that they will give bonuses, I'd imagine, if you're dual wielding or
That's right.
using your two-hander. Yeah, right. Makes perfect sense.
So the tree that I'm spec'ing at the moment gives me bonuses for going dual wield.
Dual wielding, which of course you are. You've got your sword in one hand and your big spiky mace in the other.
But there's another tree called Champion,
Yeah.
and that gives you bonuses for going with the big one hand.
Ah, okay. Alright, looks like we're done, which is damn good, because yet again it's time flying by in the world of Talara. We're way over time, sorry folks. But hey, when you're having fun in Rift, you're having fun in Rift. Bugger the time. And let's use that good old racial to scoot up ahead. Oh, and I could have used my new blink spell, of course, as well. Alright, now this is interesting. I get a sword. So I can use swords. This is very interesting. And daggers, apparently. Alright. Let's see what we look like with a sword in our hands. Why I'd want to use a sword, I'm not sure. I guess if it had particular stats on it, that could be quite good. Collect the... Oh, look at that! Tallahassee has leveled up. It's a nuclear explosion again. Congratulations, my friend. You're level 15, and of course that means that now you can probably use their looking for group tool, I suppose. They're looking for a dungeon tool.
That's an interesting point.
And just quickly too, noting folks that the reward for this next quest we're going to do is going to give us our very first shoulders. So very, very happy about that. Been waiting to get some of those. Let's have a look on the map where we need to go. Collect the fate shoulders. Oh, I do too. I forgot. Good lord. No, wait a minute. No, do I have shoulders? Oh, I do, but they're only the burlap ones. They're the ones that you made me.
Years to make, seconds to purchase.
Here we go, selling our junk. Let's rune break the sword. We'll take those crafting materials for sure. Oh, now we've got a 6-slot bag that dropped. That's very interesting. In fact, so interesting that I've just realised I'm carrying some 4-slot ones. So, of course, what I want to do is swap them out for a 6-slot bag. That's going to be a lot better for us. Yes, that'll bind to us. Thank you very much. Now, that's the interesting thing, is where did it put it? There it is.
Until next time.
Alright, good stuff. So, it looks like we should probably wrap it up here. Unless, do you know if this quest is a quickie? Do we just go collect something and come back, or is it more involved than that?
Yeah, it's basically we just... you know that commander that we were killing before?
Yep.
Yeah, we go kill him.
Well, it's up to you. We might as well, I guess, because then we'll get some flash gear. Might mount up. Seeing as we're already over time, let's make ourselves even more over time. Why not?
Why not?
Good old skinning. Fighting our way there, of course, and there's no problem with that because in fact I'm at 1 bar away from dinging, so that's exciting for me. And if we don't ding on these mobs, at least when we hand in the quest, that'll certainly take us both to 15. And you know what that means, folks? If you've been following our earlier episodes, you know we spoke about, let's send Sandal over onto the back one there and we'll root him in place. We've spoken about being able to use the looking for group tool to be able to do dungeons, and as far as we're aware anyway, the first dungeons do open up at level 15, so perhaps we'll be able to dedicate an episode specifically to a particular dungeon run. Now, have you, in the past few weeks, have you run any dungeons yet, by the way, Tallahassee?
No. Still haven't done any dungeons yet.
Alright, well that's good because that means it'll be a nice surprise for both of us. Also probably means we'll get our rears handed to us on a silver platter, but hey, that's okay. It'll all be in the name of...
people are going to be running this week.
It'll be all in the name of learning, right?
Yes, learning.
Now, where was the dungeon tool? I don't have it yet. I guess it doesn't open up till level 15, I think. I can't remember.
It is there, but it looks like you need to actually get the quests to go to those dungeons first.
Oh, hang on. Here we go.
Because when I go into it, I can see the dungeon there, but it's still locked.
Oh, it is too. You are not, the leader of your group, but yeah, okay. I see. Interesting.
Again.
Right, let's get ourselves some really cool shoulders. There we go. And are they going to be any better than what we've got currently equipped? Intelligence +2. And we've got a dim insightful rune on them. So in actual fact, we're going to get less intelligence, but we get more armor. Yeah, let's put them on. And we'll rune break that one. And what's this one? He wants us to deliver evidence of the corruption to Sanctum Watch, northeast of the Silver Landing.
Good luck.
Let's have a look where that is on our map. Breath from Beyond.
Just up around the corner.
Oh, there it is, on the way to Sanctum. Right, gotcha. All right, well, I didn't ding. That's no good. Bugger. I was really hoping to.
hand
Feel
in
free
your
to
thing.
browse.
Yeah, no, I did hand in. That's the crazy
Always
thing.
a pleasure.
You
That
did-
is the other quest, you will ding.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, seeing as we're so over time, let's go the whole way.
Hour long episode, people. Hour long.
Hour long. Oh, hey, by the way, there's also a quest hand in behind us. I don't know if you realised that.
Is there?
Yeah, they're back at the marsh. Deliver evidence to... No, wait a minute. Return to Darien Shale east of the Marsh House. We should probably do that, shouldn't we? And I shouldn't look at my mini-map, at my map while I'm writing. Oh, well, we've
I
got
always
this
get
fun.
really worried when, you know, it just sort of stops moving for a moment.
Yeah.
That's always a worry.
Whoa, there's all sorts of stuff going on here and some crazy looking mobs. That Balethorn aberration over there with the class called a demi-human. Interesting. Alright, looks like we're going to need our ground of power here. We want as much spell power as possible. And invaders defeated, which means more loot for us.
What the hell is that? Bloodscale knife fighter.
Where? Oh, was that thing running along the ground with the tail?
Greetings.
Yeah, it looks like a Komodo dragon.
Yeah, I just saw the tail end of it, pardon the pun. Alright, so it looks like these are cookie crumb quests taking us to Sanctum,
Journey well.
I think. And where's this one?
Yep.
Oh, and also, oh look, it looks like we have to head back to the Triont's Grove, back to the west anyway, so we can hand in that other quest when we do that, so that's not so bad.
Ready to show the world what we're capable of.
Kill thicket satyrs and collect satchels and journals, and it looks like we're going to get some new boots out of it there. Right, so quick trip to the general goods vendor, sell off our
Moves
junk,
to make seconds. Until next time.
and then we really do need to wrap up this episode as we're going way over time. Oh, I just did a front roll. I've never seen myself do a roll before. Must be random. Interesting.
Random.
Very random. Anyway, folks, there you have it. That's us finishing up our way too long questing on our way towards Sanctum. And you can see on the map here as well, we've got a bunch of quests to do heading back to the west. And we'll do that in the next episode. Hopefully I will... Hey, that's interesting. I still didn't ding level 15. So hopefully after handing in a couple more, we'll do that. And then, of course, Tallahassee and I will be forced to have a good look at the dungeon finder. That's if we can open it up. It may not be open, mate, because we're in a party and perhaps I'm not of the right level yet or something like that. Who knows? Otherwise we might have to...
No, I think it's because we don't have the quest yet.
Okay. Do you know where you get the quest? Would it probably be in Sanctum or something, wouldn't it? I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's inside that main tower in Sanctum.
Okay. Well, there you go, folks. That's something to look forward to. It'll be very interesting to see how a dungeon works, especially compared to something like WoW. What role will you be taking on, by the way, if we do a run? You'll be offensive at the moment, so I guess you're DPS?
Yeah, I'm always offensive.
Yeah, we know that. Especially with your nipples hanging out. Got to do something about that. Jeez. Anyway, thanks very much for
Fine, I'll
joining
go
me.
buy a new chest.
You what?
I'll go buy a new chair.
Yes, that's right. I think it's been like about 6 weeks of us staring at your bare nipples. I think it's about time you covered them up. For the love of God, cover them up. You don't see me running around
Tell
with
me
my...
you haven't enjoyed.
No, I haven't enjoyed it. You don't see me running around with my nipples out, do you? No, that's right.
But your character should.
I'm sure there's probably a few people who would agree with you there. Oh dear.
It'll be like Age of Conan all over again.
Oh gosh, I forgot about that. That's right, there were breasts everywhere in that game. Anyway, if only the rest of the game had as much substance. In fact, probably the rest of the game did have as much substance as that at the end of the day. Such a shame. Anyway, folks, that's it. We've got to wrap up.
Jiggle physics was a big part of development.
Did you say the jiggle physics?
Yes.
Oh dear. Oh boy, now we're getting right down into the gutter. It is definitely time for us to leave. So thanks for watching at home, guys. I certainly hope you enjoyed that very questy episode, and hopefully in the next or the one following we'll be able to excite you with a dungeon run, and you'll be able to see Tallahassee and I probably fail miserably. But anyway, until then, certainly hope you're having a great day. Take care. We'll see you later, and bye-bye.